Claptrap is back, friends, because Borderlands 4 is finally here. It's been 6 years since the last game, and this one is shaking things up with a new open world and a sort of soft reboot story-wise with a new setting and cast of characters. Co-op play is making a return, though with all these new additions, you might be wondering how exactly it all works. We've seen a lot of misleading information online regarding shared progression and how co-op works, so if you're looking for the most accurate breakdown, you've come to the right place. Let's talk about how to play co-op in Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4 makes squatting up easy with a seamless invite system. If your friends are online on the same platform, they'll appear on the right side of the screen and you can add them to your party with a single button press. Crossplay is just as straightforward, though it takes a couple extra steps. First, head into session settings and make sure crossplay is enabled. Next, ensure you and your friends have a Shift account linked to your platform. Once that's done, your Shift display name will appear beneath your platform username. From there, select Shift from the left menu, jump into the Friends tab, then to Search, where you can add friends by their Shift display name. Once they accept your request, they'll show up alongside your platform friends on the right. The game also supports drop-in, drop-out co-op, so friends can hop into your session at any time, or you can start the whole adventure together from the main menu. The game even prompts you which character you'd like to use at the start of any given session, which is a nice touch. If you're still putting your squad together, don't worry, matchmaking has you covered, pairing you with other players at similar story progress so you can tackle missions as a group. And if your co-op partner is already sitting on the couch next to you, Borderlands 4 also supports 2-player split screen. Just plug in a second controller and hit the action button to join in. Do note though, split screen is console only, not available on PC. With such a large open world to explore, you'll want to make sure your progress isn't wasted, and Borderlands 4 totally delivers. As long as you and your squad are on the same step in the campaign, all story and side mission progress carries over to your own save. Your character progression like skills, loot, and levels comes with you too, so you can seamlessly continue solo or jump into another friend's game. But what about world progress? That too transfers over from your co-op session. As I said, we've seen a lot of misleading information on this, so we want to make sure we set the record straight here. Silos, safe houses, and other landmarks do transfer over to your save. Here's Andrew and I unlocking this silo. And here you can see he's retained the progress back in his solo save. Now, what if your friend is the host and he's a mission ahead of you? We tested this too, and in this case, you can still hop into their game and complete the mission, even if you haven't finished the prior one. When you go back to your game and catch up in the story, the game actually gives you the option to instantly skip the mission you completed in your friend's co-op session. So overall, Borderlands 4 pretty much nails it when it comes to shared progression. Regardless of who decides to host your co-op session, rest assured all players have equal agency in the game. Every player has the chance to move the story along by completing objectives, and each player will see their individual character in cutscenes as well. Loot is instanced in Borderlands 4, meaning you don't have to fight over who gets that shiny new purple gun either. Overall, everyone is on equal footing, except maybe Amon, because that guy is like a whole foot taller than the rest of the cast. One of the more unique features in Borderlands 4 is its individual difficulty settings. Players can choose from 3 different levels that scale independently in co-op, meaning you don't have to be locked into the same setting. As a result, most of these modifiers target the player. Since you're still playing co-op, you won't see enemies suddenly become bullet sponges. Rather, you'll just take more damage per hit if you're on a higher difficulty. The trade-off is worth it though if you're seeking a harder experience than your friend, especially since the highest setting rewards you with extra cash and better loot. We mostly covered crossplay in the first section, but I want to add that Borderlands 4 supports full crossplay across all platforms. The game is available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series consoles, and PC, with a Nintendo Switch 2 edition coming on October 3rd. Despite the wide release, the game does not support cross-save. Lastly, I want to touch on performance. For context, all the footage in this video was captured on a base PS5. There's been various reports regarding bad performance on PC, so we do suggest you look into that if you're planning on playing on Steam. For this section, we want to talk about how performance affects co-op play. In a few instances, we've encountered desync issues where one player wasn't able to damage enemies while the other could. We've experienced some rubber banding as well in both enemies, but also while traversing the world. Outside of that, we've had some general texture pop-in and frame rate drops, but again, your experience with that may vary. And that's everything you need to know to get you and your squad up and ready to take on Kairos in Borderlands 4. We were in contact with 2K, but unfortunately didn't get early access to the title in case you were wondering when our review is dropping. While we work through the game, we'll be streaming it on the channel, so join us live to hear our thoughts as we go. Thank you to our Patreon producers who help keep the channel running, and thank you for watching. We'll catch ya on the next one.